Hello everyone. Now we are going to discuss a little bit advanced level of crossplane where we will discuss about composition, composed resource definition, claim, composed resource providers. Okay, let's start with the providers. In the last session, we have seen what is crossplane is installing it. Two pods they are creating it. One is crossplane pod and second is crossplane RBAC pod. Okay, and now we'll see what is providers. Let's discuss what is providers. Okay, so Crossplane as a tool or utility is going to create or manage the external resources, non-Kubernetes based resources. How it will do it? They will be using provider for that. It enables to provision external or non-Kubernetes resources. Non-Kubernetes resources. Okay. So if I want to connect to the non-Kubernetes resources, I want to create it, I want to manage it, I need providers for that. Okay, so basically what provider is doing it? Authentication, definitely, because first of all, when Crossplane wants to communicate to the external service, has to be authenticated. So providers do that thing, then do the API calls, okay, and then apply the Kubernetes logic to the external resources. Okay, now question comes, is that provider is by default there? Answer is no. Provider we need to install it. Provider we need to install it. Okay, so providers, different providers comes, like for AWS different provider, Azure different provider, and you have GCP, different set of providers are there. So we need to install the providers. Where you will find it? You will find the providers in Upbound marketplace. Upbound marketplace, you will find all the providers. Now, how will you write the YAML file for provider to install it? First of all, API version will be there. API version will be there. And the API version will be like pick package dot crossplane dot io v1. Kind will be provider. Okay, metadata, name of the provider, name you can give anything. Spec section is important. Here you will give the package information which you will find it out on this marketplace. Once you get that thing, you go and install the provider. When you install the provider, what internally it does, it will install, it will run a pod, for that particular provider. So basically that provider uh, will be running and kind of application in the pod form that will go and do all these things: authentication, API call, applying Kubernetes logic, managing the non-Kubernetes resource. Everything is done by provider. So first step is install the provider or enable the provider. Can we make our own provider? Like if I want to customize my own provider, in this session we will not cover that thing. uh, Currently whatever is available in the marketplace, we will try that one and see the things. Next session we will discuss about the composite resource definition, claims and composite resources. We will discuss that thing. Thank you everyone, thanks for joining.